Well, here are some statistics. Women graduate from college at higher percentages than men, yet still earn less money in the executive position. So what does it take to break the glass ceiling? Well, we have two very strong women joining me today. One of them I've known for years, which is so cool and so great. Michelle Jacobs, President and CEO of the Economic Council of the Palm Beaches, and also Leah Carey as well. And thank you for joining me today, ladies. So tell me, what is it that you ladies are trying to accomplish in the county in order to empower us women?
Well, the Women's Chamber, our mission is the economic empowerment of business women and the advancement of women in the workplace. And what that translates to is gender parity.
You have an event coming up soon, right?
We do.
Okay, so tell me about the event.
Yes. So it's a lunch and learn that the Women's Chamber puts on, and we're so fortunate we have Vicki Corus, who is the newest CEO for the South Florida Fair, first female CEO, as well as Kelly Smallridge, who is the president CEO for the Business Development Board, a quite fabulous woman in her own right. And then I'm honored to be a part of it with them, and it's being moderated by your own Tony May. So it's going to be a really fun event. It's a panel discussion during a lunch. It's out at the Fairgrounds. It's next week on September 11th. It starts at 11:30 and it goes till about 1:15. Tickets are super affordable at $40 if you buy them in advance. Yeah. So we really hope that we get a lot of folks coming out and can learn a little bit about, you know, how women have made it through and broken that ceiling.
What is the main challenge that you ladies hear? Is it starting a new business? Is it just moving up the corporate ladder? What's the main challenge that you hear from women?
I think women worldwide, and particularly business women and those in the corporate world, we have faced unconscious bias on a fairly regular basis. And we've taken a look for about the past 15 months at the studies and that macro environment. And the studies from EY, McKinsey, Catalyst show that the more women that you have in leadership positions, the more successful your company is.
Is it that we're multitaskers?
Perhaps.
Because we certainly are.
Perhaps, I think so.
So if you could give women 3 tips on how to succeed in the workplace. We're getting married, we're having kids, we're still trying to have a basically normal life with our families, but still moving on in our careers. What were like 2 or 3 tips that you would give women?
I think the first tip that I would give is have a purpose. Know your purpose. Where are you going? Plan out. And the other thing I would say that don't be afraid to try new things. You never know where you're going to land. If you lose a job, you could land in a much better position.
I am proof of that. So thank you for saying that. I would add to what Leah said that you're not going to be perfect 100% of the time, and don't get frustrated if, as you're trying to balance, as you know, as a mother and an anchor, you're trying to keep every ball in the air and you get frustrated with yourself because you feel like you're not doing enough. You really are, and nobody is perfect. So I would say that would be something that is good advice that I had been given, as well as don't be afraid to stand up for yourself and lean in. I think that as women, oftentimes we're afraid to ask for what we really want, whereas men are very good at doing that. And so that's a lesson.
Are good.
Yeah, that's a lesson that I have tried to embrace recently also, and I think it's good advice.
Definitely learned that. And I have to admit though, there are many things that I could not do in life because I've been very fortunate and blessed to have a very supportive husband. So that's really helped out along the way. I can't forget the guys.
Right.
I've learned so much from I feel like I'm the person that I am because of my husband, so we like that.
Nice.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you so much for joining me
Thank
today.
you.
Really appreciate it.